Hello everyone, I just picked up the 3DS Circle Pad Pro attachment and I'm just going to do a quick unboxing and just save time. I've already cut the bottom. Personally, I wasn't really planning on getting one of these, mainly because I really didn't play the system that much at work. I figured, I guess the few time I'm at home, I'll use this for home and then have this staying at home while I'm out. So, anything else? Okay. Oh, okay, it actually comes with a lanyard. Paperwork about the system. Anything else? No, that's it. So yeah, this is the attachment for it. It's actually not too heavy. I'm actually kind of surprised how light this thing is. But yeah, this is how it looks like, and from what I understand, it communicates through infrared. So this is how the system looks without it. And from what I understand, you just take it, plop this on here. And this is how it looks like with it. And basically what this adds is, well, the big selling point is the second analog stick here, but it also adds 2 additional trigger buttons.
It shoots an infrared signal out, and then it communicates through the infrared receiver right there. So basically, when you get the box, it comes with, obviously, the Circle Pad Pro. It comes with a battery and a lanyard, which I don't really use lanyards. I just don't like them. Plus, you know, it has a little slot there to put the lanyard through when it's attached to the system, but it's just more of a pain in the ass to do with. So basically the way this works is you take the system, push it down, and it's in. It just holds with the rubber feet things inside the peripheral. So this is how it looks like when it's on there and open, ready to play. And yeah, it looks kind of stupid, and you can really tell, and even Nintendo stated that when they designed this add-on for the system, it was really quick. It was like, alright, we need something to have similar controls as the PlayStation Vita. Let's quickly design this, get it made, and released. And that's what Nintendo did. I wouldn't be surprised if this was complete, finalized, and everything ready for production within a week. I mean, that's just how quickly this thing was designed as. But for such a short design process, it's actually smartly designed. You know, Nintendo knew that when they were going to release this, that there were people that were going to just make fun of it and things like that. And Nintendo knows whether they're going to admit it in public or not, but they know that they knew that when people first saw the 3DS, a lot of people were complaining about the fact that it doesn't have a second analog stick, or in this case, Circle Pad. So this is kind of their band-aid solution to that problem. And yeah, while it's kind of a band-aid solution, there is a plus side to having this kind of attachment to it. If you're someone that always plays a handheld system at home, this is not a big deal to complain about. It is more bulky, and yeah, it does add an extra set of trigger buttons, but it is a bit bulkier, but it's a lot more comfortable to hold. So if you play it at home, you just play like a normal PS3 or 360 style of gaming with the dual analog stick controls, things like that. And when you're ready to go out, you just leave this at home and you just carry this with you. So yeah, having it this way is a lot more compact and things and everything good about it. And of course, when the system's not detecting the Circle Pad Pro, it gives you that message there and goes back to the regular control scheme. So when you're out and about, you just carry this. When you're home and you want to continue playing Resident Evil, for example, you just plop it in there, and you're ready to go. Now, of course, in this case here, you have to go back in the options and enable it. But for $20, it's not really a lot for an attachment that adds a second analog slider, which should have been in the system in the first place. I'll say that right now. This should have been built in, but you know, having the extra bulk to it makes it more comfortable to hold, and it is nice that it has an extra set of triggers. That way you don't feel that cheated about not having the second circle pad. So is it really worth having one? If you're not buying games that supports this peripheral, absolutely not. If you have those games, if you have games that supports this peripheral, I'm still not convinced that for the average person it's going to make it that much better. I mean, I played through Resident Evil Revelations all the way through without the attachment. Actually, I bought the attachment after I beat the game. But you know, you can play the game just fine without it. It just adds a smoother experience. I'm not going to say a better experience, but it's smoother. So this one's kind of a toss-up, honestly. If you think having this with the second circle pad is really worth the extra $20, I'd say go for it. If you're completely fine with the layout on the stock 3DS, don't bother with it. And just on the side note, it is a GameStop exclusive, this attachment. So that's just something to keep in mind if you live in the United States. But yeah, for $20, it's not that big of an investment, and I think it's kind of worth it. But again, for the average person, it might not really matter too much. So that's my take on it. Like always, have a good one.